Toast.
That's all there was.
What happened to my yogurt and muesli?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to get you yogurt last night.
No, I just had muesli. No, I'll get it.
Did you get through to your mum last night?
No, she's calling me back. Where's the muesli? But I put all the food in that cupboard yesterday.
I know.
Yes, and it took me a very long time to sort it all out.
And very nice it was too, but actually it made more sense to have the crockery nearer the table and put the dry food over there.
What difference does it make? Why did you always have to go around and change everything?
Because it's better like that. The jacket looks fine.
That means it looks naff, right?
Oh, come on, Emily. You don't have to look your best.
Thanks.
You're only going there to make an appointment. No one at the college is going to notice what you're wearing.
What? They all know each other, Dad. And in case you hadn't realised, I'm new to Leatherbridge. Therefore, I'm going to stick out like a sore thumb.
Emily, it's going to be fine. I promise. Look, I have to get to work soon. Let's get you signed up. Come on. You look lovely. They looked a nice bunch. Seems a nice place. Well, shall we go in?
You're not coming.
Why not?
Well, I'm only going in there to book an appointment to see Ann Visor.
All right, okay.
Honestly, Dad, that is so uncool.
Yes, you're right. It is very uncool. I wouldn't have wanted my ancient old dad hanging around me in front of my schoolmates. Any idea what you're going to study yet?
Well, no. That's why I need to speak to someone.
Hey, Donna. Everything all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking, now, I may not be a doctor, but I almost know what these patients are going to be like before they even arrive.
You know, apart from filing, you shouldn't be going through those notes.
I mean, take this one, for example. This is for someone who's only 25. But, I mean, well, there's a few things going on in there, wouldn't you say? But, I mean, this one, practically nothing in it, and he's 50. He hasn't seen a doctor for 4 years, so he probably only wants a jab or something. Or he's got an ingrowing toenail.
Or a strange lump that needs serious attention.
Morning.
This is often the quiet ones you've got to watch out for. Morning, Nick.
That's mine.
Oh, and this one really does spell trouble. And I mean, he's only 17, the poor kid.
Who's that?
Thomas Watson.
No, I haven't heard of him. Was he here before?
Patient confidentiality.
Oh, touché.
And he's asked specifically for Mac. He obviously doesn't know. He's done that he's left.
It's all right, I'll see him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you get your appointment?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that lot should give you some ideas. Anything you like the look of?
Well, I haven't had a chance to read it yet, have I?
Yep, if you'd like to take a seat. Thank you.
It's the doctor, Otter.
Sorry?
I'm here to see the doctor.
Name?
Tommy Watson.
Tommy Watson. Thomas Watson. Yep, if you'd like to take a seat, I'll call you when he's free.
It is Dr. Maguire I'm seeing, yeah?
No, I'm afraid he's left.
You what?
Dr. Maguire no longer works here.
You're having me on, yeah?
No, but it's okay. I've got you down to see Dr. West.
But I don't want to see another doctor, you know. I want to see Mac. I always see Mac.
Tommy? Of course.
Mrs. Maguire, she says that I can't see Mac.
Yes, that's right, I'm afraid. He's working somewhere else right now.
But I need to see him. It's important.
Well, I'm sorry, Tommy, you can't. But Dr. West is really nice. He'll listen to your problems, I promise. Mac could be the first person to recommend him. Listen, why don't you wait here, and then Dr. West will give you a call when he's ready, okay?
See you at tea time, then.
I don't know what to do.
Sorry?
I don't know what subjects to do.
Okay, right. Well, maybe we should chat about it when I get home. See what we think might really suit you.
And how would you know what suits me, Dad?
Could always phone your mum.
What, and talk to her voicemail, you mean? Look, I know what I'm good at. Subjects and everything. I just don't know what direction I want to go in. I know I want to do something that would help. Something that would make a difference in people's lives.
Right a few wrongs.
Yeah, there's too much injustice.
Could do law.
I don't know. I don't know anything about law. Isn't it really hard to get into? See you later.
Hang on, Emily. I've got an idea. I could get you some work experience. With a solicitor.
Really?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I could get you fixed up if you'd like that.
That'd be great. Thanks, Dad. See you later.
Come in. Thomas.
Tommy.
Sit down, Tom. I gather you and Dr. Maguire were good friends.
Yeah, Mac was okay.
Good man to have on your side.
Yeah, well, he stuck up for me, you know. When I was in trouble and all that.
Well, he gave you a good report. So how's life treating you at the minute?
Good, yeah. I'm going to sign up and join the army.
Great news.
Yeah, I've already filled in the application form and done the entrance test. It was easy.
You don't mind the idea of all that discipline?
That goes with job, doesn't it? Anyway, I've done what Max said and kept my nose clean for ages now. No asbos or nothing.
Pleased to hear it. So what happens now?
Well, I've got 2 days at the selection centre, you know, see what it's like. Bit of physical training and medical and all that. Then if it's all right, I can sign up.
Your parents happy about it?
My dad's dead. Murdered.
Sorry.
My stepdad's done a runner. Mum don't care what I do. She signed the parent consent bit.
Right, well, the Army's a great organisation. You should do yourself proud.
Cheers.
So what is it exactly you need to see a doctor for?
I need a little favour.
Morning.
Hey.
So, where is he then?
Who?
Your nephew. I heard you were looking after him last night. You've not left him home alone, have you?
No, Will's having a motor around town.
So, how was it last night? Did you and Will have a good time?
Yeah, well, it was interesting.
Not a great success then?
So let me get this clear. You think you'll pass the medical?
Yeah, easy.
So what's the problem?
Thing is, Doc, they've told me that they're going to ask you for my medical records.
Your medical records, yeah. Standard procedure. Anyone joining the Army has to provide.
But they take one look at my notes and I don't stand a chance of getting in, do I?
That's not necessarily true. I mean, you've had your medical problems in the past, but the Army are used to it.
Yeah. And they're going to ask me about them at the medical, right?
Yes, they will.
Well, I can't tell them about the fits, can I? They're in there, aren't they?
You had these fits when you were very young. Have you had any recently?
No, not at all.
And I think these were because of your situation growing up at home. So they may not affect your chances of selection.
But what if they do, eh? I'm never going to get another chance like this. Look, this is really important to me. I'm asking you to do one thing for me, right?
And what's that?
Just take that bit about the fits off my records before you send them.
I can't do that, sir.
Oh, Mac would have.
It would be illegal for any doctor to withhold information requested.
You said yourself it's in the past, it's over, done with. What's the big deal? Who needs to know what happened to me when I was a kid anyway?
The Army does, mate.
Look. I can pay you.
Tommy. Removing anything from your medical notes or withholding it from the Army Medical Board would be illegal and a criminal offence.
You're just like all the rest. You don't want to give me a chance. People like me just don't get a chance, do we?
Tommy, will you wait? Will you listen to me for a
Oh,
minute?
get lost, yeah? You don't care what happens to me.
Why don't we go back in? We can talk about it, but...
What's the point? You're not going to change your mind, so just leave me alone. And back off!
All right. I'm going. All right?
Yeah, get lost.
You can come back in and talk to me anytime.
Sure.
Sorry.
Donna, could you give me the notes for the drop-in clinic?
Yeah.
Where's your toilet?
Through there. Last door on the right.
George, just the person I want to speak to.
Really?
How's Ronnie?
Fine.
So, is he very busy at the moment?
Oh, it's tough on both of us at the moment. We spend our whole time juggling schedules and comparing diaries so that one of us is always with Bracken. But you know what it's like having a baby.
Don't I just? Emily's 16. I'm still trying to sort her out.
Well, I can recommend a very good nanny.
The thing is, she's having a bit of trouble deciding what to do with herself, you know, career-wise.
Oh, she doesn't want to be a nanny by any chance, does she?
No, but she could be interested in law, though.
Oh, no, that's almost as bad as being a doctor.
I just thought that maybe if she could see what's involved, you know, sort of follow someone around a bit, like a solicitor, someone who's...
Spend some time with Ronnie, you mean?
Well,
That'd be fine, I guess.
really
Yeah, consider it sorted. Sometime next week, maybe?
great.
Hello, Kim.
Hello, little brother.
Come in.
This arrived in the post. Bit of a coincidence.
Well, Tommy said there'd be renters. It's been a selection. Do me a printout of all these medical records.
Okay.
Actually, there's going to be things I need to know that won't be on the computer. Do me a photocopy of all these notes.
That'll take me the rest of the day.
I know, there's a lot. Pretty please, with sugar on top. I don't think the computer's going to tell them the whole story.
Okay. Can I have his file back then?
Well, you've got it.
No, you took it from me earlier.
No, when I came out with Tommy, I put it on the counter.
Did you? It's not there now.
It's really good to see you, Jimmy.
Shame it doesn't happen more often.
Well, we're on down the road. Thanks for looking after Will last night.
It's changed a bit.
Oh, yeah. He became a typical teenager.
Actually, I don't think he's that typical. He's quite sensitive, isn't he?
Sorry, we're talking about the same person.
He was telling me a few things last night.
What he told? Me and Owen are lucky if we get so much as a grunt from him.
He'll open up to you sometime. I'd have given anything if we'd had Mum around when I was his age.
And Will would have loved his grandma, too.
Doesn't know much about his grandfather, though, does he?
No, not really. How's your OCD?
Was up front.
Oh, come on, Jimmy.
It was a bit rocky a few months back after Amanda. But I got sorted. I mean, I had to see my therapist a bit more than usual. It's okay at the moment. Why the question?
Oh, just wanted to know how you were.
Something, Kim. Whatever it is, you have to tell me sometime.
Dad's getting married again.
I haven't seen Dad for years, Kim. Don't really care. He's history to me now.
I don't have to answer nothing. I know my rights.
You're not helping yourself, Tommy.
Get off me, you pig.
That's enough,
I said
Tommy.
get off me.
You're coming in with me, Tommy.
Hey, what's going on here?
Police business. Step away from the car, please,
I'm his
sir.
GP.
We need to question him about a stolen purse.
There's been a mistake.
Not according to the woman who reported him.
Oh, that was lovely, thank you. Aren't you going to have anything else?
No, nothing.
Thank you.
Not hungry?
Not really.
Jimmy, there's something else you ought to know. I've been in contact with him. I've been in contact with Dad.
I tell you about Amanda.
Yeah, you split up. I'm sorry.
Do you remember why we split up?
What's this got to do with Dad?
She told me she had cancer.
Yeah, you said.
But she didn't.
No, she didn't.
She lied to me.
Oh, Jimmy, I'm not lying to you. I'd never lay you down.
But you have. You've spoken to him.
What do you think? You think Tommy's going to steal a purse when he's this close to finally getting his act together?
Well, it must be tough on him. I mean, his father was a nasty piece of work, from what I can gather, and his mum is an alcoholic who doesn't seem to care less about him.
Yeah, the kid's life's a nightmare. Stepfather comes in, starts knocking him around when he's 7 years old. That's what caused the fits.
Yeah, according to the specialist.
Everything all right, Doc?
Yes, Sarge. Tommy Watson, is he going to be charged?
Well, the woman who owned the purse recognised him. She saw him at the bus stop.
It's not exactly a lot of hard evidence.
We need a bit more to go on yet, Doc.
What does Tommy say? I wish I'd given him the benefit of the doubt, too.
But
This morning, Tommy asked me to remove some information from his medical notes. Come on, I refused, of course. 5 minutes later, father was missing.
Ronnie, how's the infant phenomenon?
She's just finished her dissertation on Karl Marx.
That's my girl. Listen, Ronnie, I've got a little favour to ask.
Go on.
Joe's daughter, Emily, needs work experience with a solicitor.
No, George, not a schoolgirl.
No, apparently she's really good.
George, I haven't got time to be looking after school children.
Well, you wouldn't have to. Because she would help. I mean, listen, Ronnie, this girl is practically a genius, yeah? She's top of her class in everything. And she's dead keen to study law. I mean, you've been saying for ages that you need help, and, well, Emily sounds perfect.
George.
Well, think of all the boring filing she could do. I'd do nappies for 2 nights on the trot.
Okay, you're on.
It looks like you got away with it this time, son. I reckon you've been a bit lucky. Clear up. Keeping an eye out for you.
so you let him go then?
Yeah, we caught somebody trying to use a credit card from that stolen purse, so looks as though Tommy's in the clear.
Come to gloat, have you? Well, tough. I ain't done nothing. They got it wrong.
Why'd you take your file, Tom?
What file?
Your medical file. Why'd you take it?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Give me a break. You were desperate to get your hands on it, and now it's mysteriously disappeared. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't go straight back in there and inform the police.
You think I stole my file? Well, that's funny, because they thought I stole that woman's purse. Why does everyone think that I'm up to no good? You know, at least the army was going to give me a chance. It's about the only thing I had left. But thanks to you, that's not going to happen now either. And there's not a lot I can do about it, is there?
Jimmy, we all had a hard time when Mum died. It screwed Dad up completely.
Enough to abuse his own children.
Oh, he was ill. You'd understand that better than most. He'd have been a different man if Mum hadn't died the way she did.
You were in denial, Kim.
But now he's finally met someone who...
Spare me the details.
She's called Carol, and she's really nice. She'd like us to get together and
Lovely. Happy families, again.
I wasn't saying that. Things will never be the same again. But it's time we put the past behind us, Jimmy. It's time we all moved on.
How long have you been talking to him?
Not that long. It was Carol who got in touch with me.
And has he met Will?
No.
So you don't entirely trust him, do you?
Oh, look what I found. Tommy Watson's notes. They're in Jimmy's room. He must have taken them by mistake. Where are you going?
To apologise.
I don't want to speak to you. You're just going to mess it up for me.
I was wrong about the file.
But you really thought I took it?
Hey, I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
Tommy.
But you thought I took that purse and all.
Well, I know better now, don't I?
I just need someone to give me a break, you know.
Tommy!
Yeah, it's all right, Mamma Mia.
Anything I can do?
I can handle it, yeah?
Now, for what it's worth, I think your army application is going to be okay.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, on the evidence of your medical notes. I think you've got over a lot of your physical problems.
You reckon?
Keep your notes clean. Show them what you're capable of. I think they'll take your application very seriously. They're going to look into your background, of course. But it's your potential they're after. Good luck, yeah?
You really think that I've got a chance then, Doc?
Scared of a challenge? Want a chance to prove what you're capable of?
Too right.
What's the problem? Let's do it, yeah?
Well, thanks for looking after Will. What time did you say we'd pick him up?
3 o'clock by the station. Bye, sis.
Whatever happened, Jimmy, it was a long time ago now. If we could all put it behind us, we could get back some sort of control on our lives. I know it's not easy, but can you try to forgive?
I can forgive. I can forgive you for seeing him. But I don't want to see our father. And I'll never forgive him for what he did to me or to you. I don't want anything to do with him or the woman stupid enough to marry him. That's an end to it.
Good intentions, but a bad outcome, and Dr. Sloan faced with a moral dilemma next on BBC1 in Diagnosis Murder.